Evening everybody, Rich here, back for another From the Depths sinking ship video, and this is sinking the SS Andrea Doria. Now I will point out that this thing may not sink properly because of the imbalances with the materials. There's quite a lot of light alloys being used on this thing just to keep the centre of gravity down. But we'll have a bloody good try at shooting it and trying to sink it, so we'll have fun doing that. But this is the Andrea Doria. This is the same ship it's the same design from my Minecraft tutorial. Basically, it is a ship I built in Minecraft, and then I just converted it using the schematics tool to convert it to From the Depths. So it's exactly the same ship as you get from my Minecraft tutorial, just that I've converted it to From the Depths. There's a few issues with it, but it's not a huge amount. But it's mainly to do with weight, because if you can see under here, she is a bit low in the water, sort of depending on the wave. So she's just a bit below where the waterline should be. But overall, she's not too bad. And she should sink, or at least try to sink, rather interestingly. She won't go under completely, but like I said, it's to do with the light alloy. But this is something that I really could very easily put on the Steam Workshop because it is virtually complete. The only problems with it is of course the weight issue, but if you want to adjust it, then you can. But if I get time soon, I will adjust it and put it on the Steam Workshop, and I will correct a few issues with it as well. But that's that. The ship I'm going to use to sink it is my Mambi, which is the sort of the little sister of the Mamba, which is, where is it? Oh, it's over there. Yeah. So this is the Mambi. I think I've already showed it to you. It's basically a fire and run ship because all the guns are pointing backwards. So basically, fire, then fuck off, and try not to get hit. So what we're going to do, we're going to launch our first set of torpedoes. We're going to launch them towards the bow. And we're going to launch the higher torpedoes. The torpedoes on the bottom, which are there. We're going to launch all of them. I'm going to try and aim at the bow. So I'm going to try and aim that way. And fire. There we go. So I'm going to launch our first few. So I'm going to see what destruction we can cause. If I knew where the torpedoes were, here they are. Oh, bit of lag there. So that's hit her all the way along the side actually, so that's blown hold all the way along. So you can see, oh Christ. So you can see she is pretty badly holed. I think that's all compartments that are hold actually. Yeah, so that's 30 torpedoes that was, and that's done a hell of a lot of damage. So now she's sinking quite badly now. So really, the real ship was sunk by a bulbous bow from another ship, but I think torpedoes are doing the job quite nicely today. So that is crippled, and she is still sinking. Yep, that's her low in the water. So what's the damage report further up? So we've got compartments further up as well. And we did. I don't know where they are. So no, we don't have higher compartments. I thought we did. Oh, well, so this whole compartment here is flooded, and it's the area above which is not quite so badly damaged. But we've got longitude compartments. So we've got compartments going along the length of the ship as well. So the other side is completely unflooded. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get our torpedoes, which are a bit which fire a bit lower into the water. So these are less buoyant ones. So we just fire these. 8 of these. So we're going to fire. I didn't actually aim where to go, but we'll see. So we'll see where these ones end up. So you can see they're much lower in the water. These ones, and they're curving upwards. And they've hit the hull. So now she's, I think she's sinking towards the stern a bit more as well, but hey ho. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try and get the other guns out now. So I'm going to get the sea rams, which are the cannons. I'm going to try and aim. I don't know if it'll work actually. I'm just going to try and aim at these compartments down here just to try and blow them open. So I don't think they got enough power to get through the water. But they had a good try though. firing until something happens. You can see the guns haven't got enough power to get through the armor. Oh, but see, they have done a hole. They've pierced a hole in the bow, so that's that compartment knackered. So you can see the ship is listing a bit more now. She's starting to go down a bit more in the bow. So that is all of that. So we'll set off a few more torpedoes. We'll set off another 30 of them. That one, I think. And here they come. So like I said, this won't sink completely because of the alloys, but we'll have a lot of fun blowing her up anyway. So here comes the next lot. And where are they going to hit? They're going to hit everywhere. Now what's happening now? She's listing a bit more. You can see she's going down a bit more. Just rolling slightly. But she's still holding out. She's still keeping going. So if we set off another load when she's reloaded. Right, let's set off a few more. Right, here they come. I have to keep waiting for the torpedoes to reload, so that's the only issue. So you can see all the damage down here. She is blown to pieces. But she's floating. Here comes the next load. And yep, she's rolling over a bit more as well. Yeah, she's putting up a good fight though. But like I said, she will not sink completely because of the light apples. But if we can remove enough of the alloy, she will sink. Right. What now? Let's have another go. Let's just send a few more. Send the other ones first. Let's send the smaller torpedoes, because these ones are lower in the water. And these are faster as well. And where are these going to hit? See the wreckage everywhere. This hasn't got many 4-meter beams. This is basic because it's a conversion straight from Minecraft. All the blocks, or a majority of the blocks, are single 1-meter blocks. So it's not causing huge lag now because of the way it's put together. Not like the Titanic, but it's all right. Right, let's set off a few more of the shitload of torpedoes. So here comes the next load. Because there isn't much left, is there? The lifeboats are all still in place, so let's try and remove a few of them. And yeah, she's tilting a bit more. This may take a while. If we look on this side, it should be completely intact, as you'd expect. It looks quite graceful. If we zoom out, this looks quite graceful. I think it was this side she was sinking on. She's lying on her right side. Yeah, so this is the right side. Let me set off a few more torps, just to make sure. So we've got to got to at least get her on her side. Oh, the piece just fell off. We've just got to get her on her side, and then she'll start going down. So we'll just send another load. She's tilting a little bit more. You can see the bridge wing just going underwater there. See all the wreckage falling off. So there isn't much left, is there? It's like Swiss cheese down there. It's just completely obliterated. It's like, well, I'll say it's been torpedoed to death. So yeah, still plenty more left on her. So what we'll do now, she's a bit low in the bow as well. You can sort of see from this angle, the bow is much lower in the water than the rest of the ship. So let's send in a few more torpedoes just to make sure. Torpedoes are fun. if you get the right combination, they will blow the hell out of anything. And bridge wing has just been removed. And look at her from this angle, she is tilting down and rolling over slightly, but she's tilting back the other way slightly, but you can really see how much of a list she's got now. I think a few more pummels and she will completely capsize. So, let's just recap on the damage. Lifeboats are now being blown apart. The rest of the ship is completely blown apart, but the other side, she looks completely intact on that side, so 50% is alright. Right, so let's have another go. Launch another 30. Like I said, torpedoes are fun and they're a dead surface of destruction. Here we go. And will she tilt more? Yep, she's tilting a bit more now. The list is getting bigger. Actually, the bow is dipping quite a bit now. But she's still hanging on. I say hanging on, there isn't much left of the superstructure hanging on there. You can barely recognise anything now, it's just there's pieces everywhere. Well, it's like pieces, and there's pieces missing everywhere. It's not a pretty sight. Then again, neither is the man bee, but there we go. So right, let's launch a few more. That was a dead set. Let's launch the other set as well, just to see what happens. So here comes 30 more torpedoes. One of those blew up inside the bridge. That was quite a nasty one. And the bow tips down a bit more. Piece of railing just fell off. And fell up again. And falling down again. And coming back up again. Oh, that's a good bit of railing, that. So she's not tipped back much. But the the captain's chair is just on the waterline. So still plenty more to do. Right, let's wait for the reload. Where is the man behind us over there? And we'll just fire a few more. She's got to tip over soon. Oh, that's a big blast. Oh, Jesus. The whole of the forecastle's gone nearly. That's just been blown to hell. I can now see the bridge is listing. Also, the bridge has gone completely under now. Look, there isn't much left of the bridge, to be honest. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, we've done ourselves quite proud so far. Alright, what can we do different this time? I know, let's launch some more torpedoes. Once she's reloaded. Right, there they are. So there isn't really much left of the bridge now. She should this next hit should destroy the bridge completely. Here they go. Don't know what that was, but that is well, that's done something quite bad. She's just taken a massive lurch. And there are pieces everywhere. And what's left of the bridge? Very little. But the chair the chair is still attached. Well, it's not really, but it's hovering there. The chair is still in place. You can really see there is nothing left of that side now. But she's hanging on. The Andrea Doria is not dead yet. Okay. Let's launch a few more. So there's no heat signature in this ship, there's no engines or anything, so it's just a hollow shell really. But I could add more and more pieces to make it a functional ship. But I could upload this straight away onto the Steam Workshop. I'll see how I feel. I want to iron out a few bugs first, and that was another nice blast there. Now she's listing even more. And how's that damaged the mast? Let's just check the mast. The mast is still attached, that's fine. You can really see now how much of a pummeling she's taken. There isn't going to be much left of this ship once it's finished. You can see it's just completely annihilated. So once again, we're ready for a reload, and then we do it again. All the joyous things of Christmas Eve. Right, let's see what this one does. Blew up down below me. And another lurch. She's tipping even further now. The mast is now detached, and the mast will collapse soon. Oh, hang on, she's coming back up. Oh dear. The smoke, the smoke generator stopped briefly then. Yeah. So she's still gonna have a good fight, but we're just gonna try and get her onto her side, and then at least then we can say we've won. So we'll launch a few more torpedoes. There's always a dead set with these torpedoes. La 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 la. That mast will collapse in a minute as well. That should just fall over. Do 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 do. Where are those torps? Are they up? And once again, another lurch. She's still hanging on. That mast should have collapsed by now. You can see it's not attached to anything, so that mast should be right the way over. I'm sort of using it as a weather vane. You can see that as we're looking at the mast, it's pretty pissed. Yeah, let's just wait a few more seconds. Then we fire a few more. I don't know how many of these things I've launched. Probably about 200 or 300 by now, just to get the ship to tip over. You see, she is slowly gliding away. Just watching the bridge wing there. She is slowly. There we go. There's a nice few blasts there. Oh, she's lurching back the other way. Oops, now she's tipping quite fast. Blimey. Something broken off. There's a lot of superstructure missing. I was sort of wondering because the bow is taking a hell of a lurch down. You can see. And I don't know what happened. Obviously, a compartment's been breached and it sent the bow right the way down. So let's just check down here. There isn't a huge amount of damage to the draft. So it must have been a compartment's been breached above. You can see that there is no bridge left. The bridge is completely gone, which is a good thing. Right, let's launch another half a dozen. I won't say half a dozen, another 10 dozen torpedoes, and hopefully we can send her down a bit more. I mean, that was a hell of a lurch she took. This isn't really sinking anymore; it's more destroyed. Yeah, that was another big blast. Now there's another lurch. She's lurching even more now, so she's just definitely heading for the seabed now. I think we've removed enough of the superstructure to cause her to be imbalanced, or imbalanced rather. So now the funnel is this prime target. Now if we look at the side of the funnel, you can see there's a hell of a lot of damage. So we look at the ship from this angle. She's sort of half the width that she was now. She's just completely destroyed. That no, nothing really we can do now. Just keep firing torpedoes. You can really see now the mast is almost completely under. Just send in a few more torpedoes. Now she is going right the way down. So the funnel's almost completely under. The mast is now completely under, so that's her gone. Well, that's that gone. So yeah, there's just a small portion of the stern left. So the funnel's completely destroyed. So there's basically just this portion left now. So we'll launch a few more torpedoes. I'm not sure if they're aiming this way actually. I think they're going to aim the wrong way. Let's have a look. Which way are they heading? Oh no, they're fine. They're heading for the ship, which you'd expect. And just a hell of a lot more wreckage there. If we look under the water, the funnel is completely destroyed now because the smoke generators are gone, so there's no smoke from the funnel. The mast is gone as well. The mast, I think, has finally collapsed. And the ship, you can see, if I just stay still here, just keep the camera still, you can see the bow is going down quite fast now. So we've done enough damage to send her to the seabed now, so she is upending and heading for the seabed. So if I just head over to the Manby and turn the stern to face the stern of the Andrea Doria. So we just turn our tail around because I want to get the torpedoes to aim at that area. A little bit too far. But I don't think we're going to need many torps because she is very much heading for the seabed just on her own now. Just look at the windows. See them as your marker. She's not long for this one. Just send in another set of torpedoes anyway, just to make sure that she's definitely going down now. So where are these torpedoes? Oh, there they are. And she's just taking a massive lurch and down she goes. That was a huge lurch she just took. Down she goes. I think she's going to go down completely. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the Andrea Doria, although she's not going under quite just yet. I know she will. So, we've just managed to destroy enough of the light alloy for her to become imbalanced and just send her straight down to... She is heavy enough. I mean, if there's an object's heavy enough and it's got a hole in it that's full of water, it's going to sink, so... that has pretty much done it, so now she's just going under. And there she goes. And that's it. We did the impossible. I didn't think this would actually happen. I thought she'd just she put up a hell of a fight, but I didn't think she'd actually succumb to her wounds. But that is Andrea Doria. She's gonna take a slow dive to the seabed now, so it'll be a while before she goes down. So we'll just fire a few more torpedoes just to make sure. So. Are they coming? I don't even know where the Manby is now. Oh, there they are. So the torpedoes are heading, and they're heading straight down, which isn't very nice. They're heading straight for the ship. Oh dear. So that's sort of the last punishment for Andrea Doria. So yeah, she's going to take a slow dive to the seabed now. I don't know how far she's got to go. But she's going to take it's going to be a while before she gets there, so I'm not going to hang around. But she's still got a silhouette. You can see she's still got the silhouette of where all the superstructure was. So she still has that, but the rest of her she is completely destroyed. But that is sinking the Andrea Doria in from the depths. And like I said, I'll try and, once I've ironed out a few bugs, I shall put this on the Steam Workshop. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's goodbye from her. Anyway, this is Rich signing off, logging off and disappearing. And I shall return with another video soon, so bye for now. Okay, back again. After a few minutes of sinking and several pieces breaking off, the ship has come to rest on the side of the dunes, nose down, damaged side against the dunes. Looking quite a ghostly sight. But she's come to rest there. It looks like she can still slide down the side of the dune, but I think she's pretty much stable there. Took a good 15 minutes to reach the bottom. I think we're in the deepest part of the ocean. But you can see she's resting on the side of the dune there, stern in the air, and the damaged side against the dune itself. So a lot of damage, and after she did put up quite a good fight. But there she is. She's against the dunes now. She's not going to go any further. And that is the end of the Andrea Doria. So once again, this is Rich signing off, logging off and disappearing, and I shall return with another video. So bye for now.